Hello, all of my sizzling flames. This is Rhea Whitefire, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So, the last time we played, which was last week, we had gotten to Rivington. We finished Act 2, and we have made it into Act 3. We went over to this house where we had squatters living in, squatting in this house. The owner had come and wanted them removed. We said we wouldn't remove them and that the guy was being a bad person. He didn't like that. So he sent his, thugs to teach us a lesson, but we taught them a lesson instead. And with that, let's just jump right back into it. We didn't really do any exploring while we got into Rivington because it was pretty much at near the end of the stream that we got here, so we just did a little bit and that was it.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
Are you calling us heartless scum? Or him heartless scum? Who is it? And I do apologize.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Yep.
Better not be cursed.
And I do it again. Okay, again, I want to apologize if I do sound a little stuffed up. I've been sneezing my head off something fierce.
Maybe I need more pockets.
The past, few days. It is October, so this is when I usually get, colds and things.
Oh, for a skeleton king.
So we'll see if the cold goes away in a little bit. And I don't mean later on today, I mean in a few days.
So that's
progress. Oh. Wait, I've been missing... Guys. I had just finished a second personal playthrough of Baldur's Gate, and both personal playthroughs, I didn't know this room was here.
Another step forward.
How did I not know? It was right there. Wow. I'm just blind. Really, really blind. Well, I mean, okay, if any of you have seen my Poppy Playtime playthrough, you'll know, yeah, I can't see things.
Let's have a look.
Well, especially if the lighting is really bad. But, dear Lord, It's a whole room. You would think that on the map I'd be like, oh, there's a room here that I haven't gone into. No. Oh. Ooh. Oh, we found secrets. We found secrets. Okay. We found a trap. We're going to not have the party move in a group. Where is the trap that we found? That is not what I want.
This way.
Oh.
There are traps about.
I love it how it's red, but there's nobody down here to notice? I'm sure if we sided with Arthur, he might be down here being like, hey, keep your hands to yourself. But, you know.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Oh, we just get the explosive. Okay. Aha. Uh-oh.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Oh. Excuse me, I just sneezed. Sorry about that, guys. I sneezed. So I had to blow my nose.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Yes, there are. There are many traps.
There are traps about.
Many traps. We have to proceed with caution. Whoo! So I know this game is based off of 5e for D&D. Or, okay, a loose representation of 5e. Because some of the rules I think are changed, or some of the classes are changed. I play Pathfinder, so I guess the rules, one of my friends has played D&D, like actual D&D from, I think they said 1st edition, maybe 2nd, up to 5e. And they say Pathfinder is more like 3.5.
There are traps.
We are going to give this to Lae'zel. We are going to keep these. I had a point to bringing this up. Can't remember what it is though. Oh, right. Now I remember. Jeez. So I have a character in Pathfinder that I'm currently playing. So I play in 2 campaigns.
There are traps about.
One is, okay, actually 3 campaigns, sorry. In 2 of them, I am playing an arcane trickster. One being a merfolk, the other being a kitsune. With the merfolk, there are extraordinary skills, I think.
Traps. How
It's a rogue talent, I think. Or you instantly get the qualifications if you're a rogue. I can't fully remember the how it works, but it goes with each skill that you have in Pathfinder. So there's one for appraise, there's one for acrobatics, there's one for fly, there's one for all of the knowledges. You get my drift. So there's one for disable device, which is what I took for my merfolk. And the way it works is this.
Don't mind if I do.
If there is a glyph trap, a magical trap that is like a glyph, and I roll in that one, it'll activate, but it won't hurt me as bad, if at all, because we are level 15 and she has, I think, evasion or improved evasion. So if she succeeds in a dexterity roll, she will not be hurt. But if it's a glyph and she looks at the glyph, it won't activate. So if it's like a glyph of death and she's trying to disarm the trap and she looks at the glyph, it won't activate. So our DM has been trying to put glyphs around specifically for my character to activate the glyphs. It'll be like glyphs of death or glyphs of confusion. And because I took that, I completely thwarted his plans, and he did not like it. Not one bit. But, you know, I get it.
There are traps about.
When you're DM, you want to give your players challenges, and I just completely went on his. And he didn't like it, not one bit.
Someone's left a trap.
Okay, you keep failing at perception checks, so I am going to
My faith will guide me. No
slowly
time to
bring
waste.
Shadowheart through and find what you have missed. Does that sound reasonable? I think that sounds mighty reasonable. Because the last thing we need in this room with all of these fireworks and explosives
I'm ready.
is to not find a tripwire, activate the trap, and then have a GG moment. Have a TPK. Which is not what we want. Oh boy. Having advantage. Having advantage on sleight of hand to disable the traps is amazing. These gloves are so good. If you play a rogue and you know that you are going to be the main pickpocket, stealthy, sleight of hand person,
I'm ready. Whatever it
get
takes.
the gloves.
Onward in her name.
Oh, and she failed too, okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. The gloves are gloves of thievery. I can't remember exactly where we got them, but we got them somewhere. Okay, we missed something over here. You come over here.
Is that blood?
You have another
No,
high wisdom,
never
so
mind.
let's see if you can find it. Can you find the hidden... Can you find the hidden bombs, please?
With haste.
With haste. I guess not.
A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Well, that's sad. But... You said young? You said a young cave bear? I'm sorry. Go down here, please. That is...
Careful. There's a trap.
Aha. That is frickin' huge. How big is an adult cave bear? Because that's what? Size large? So an adult is a size huge?
How
Because it's saying that its teeth have barely come in? To me, says it's still, like, quite young. Like, it hasn't even reached its full growth yet. So it still needs to grow. Dear Lord. Let's see, it goes large, it's medium, then large, then huge, and then gargantuan?
traps? How considerate.
Well, we made it to the opposite side of the building. Lockpick.
Touch.
I'm pretty sure this is the reason why you didn't want us coming in here. Or having the, having your little squatters removed. Alright.
At least things
Now
have stayed
that-
interesting.
Now that we have, you know, disarmed all the tripwires. There we go.
Trap.
Aha!
Cautious.
Found ya.
Keep your distance, darling.
I won't. But that's cute. Let's save the high rolls for later, please. You know? Later. Like that. That could have been used later. Just saying. Okay, we have a whole bunch of kid toys. Instructions for donation. What is this?
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Gifts for refugees only. Please distribute. Uh-oh. Well, we have an issue. Blackmail. Ooh, intrigue. The low gears. You better not be late again, or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. It could be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you. Ooh. That's why he wants the refugees out. He's on a deadline.
Donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
What's inside?
Ooh, okay. Why do you have one of those books?
An ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it.
Well, dang it. Oh, there's a broken loop. I don't want that. Anything else I can get? Oh. Anything else?
Always room
drum.
for more.
Hand drum. No, I don't.
Baldur's
Oh,
Gate
Lord.
at last. We should find Cerys' caress. Voss will be waiting.
We'll get there. Nope. We're okay. I'll talk to you later. Oh yes, that is something that happened last time. Is we found out
What path lies before
that
me?
we found out that the Emperor was really a Mindflayer. I'm sorry. You can't reach the flute? Alright, well, anyway. We found out that the lovely dream visitor that we've had is a Mindflayer. Hooray! Therefore, oh, violin. When we went to go talk to the Mindflayer, aka the Emperor, we found out that he was keeping the prisoner of the astral prism, Orpheus, who is a legendary person in
not reaction.
Githyanki
Want your bag?
in
Yes.
Githyanki
let's.
lore. He's been keeping him subdued and kept in his chains.
No one stopped me yet.
Lae'zel isn't taking it very well. Voss wants Orpheus released, as we have found out with when he came to our camp many episodes ago. He basically had us choose a side because we were being attacked by the Githyanki, the honor guard for Orpheus, and he was asking for our help. We begrudgingly helped. But, and there is a big but,
Moving
the
ahead.
Emperor was then, after the fight and everything, he went, hey, you know, you're too weak as yourself. I'm sorry, what? And he said, yeah, you know, I have this unique little, tadpole here, and you should eat it. And, you know, evolve into partial ceremorphosis. Partial Mindflayer, basically. Do it for me. We said no. He, Oh, he pushed back. And we had to do a save. We had to save against our own tadpole trying to take control. It was not fun. I'm just gonna fill out the map up here. Yeah, so I kept saying no. The Emperor would not take my no. And I got mad. So I'm not doing any more tadpoles.
This is the sort of place I hunt around.
Because I'm not going to be manipulated into taking something or doing something that I don't want. He could have just left me alone. He could have just said, "Okay, you're not ready. I'll leave it. I'll leave it there, and we won't talk about it for a while." But after me saying no several times, only then did he begrudgingly stay. Okay, well, fine. Whatever.
Here?
You're not ready. He basically said, he didn't use the words, but he fully implied that I was being a little pansy by not taking the worm. And it's like, no, dude, I don't want to, you know, become a partial Mindflayer.
That might be worth it.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter in the slightest. Do I want it? No. I get the reasoning for the whole glamour into the dream, the dream guardian at the beginning. I get it because, oh, I'm being visited by a mind flayer after being abducted by one. In the very beginning, it wouldn't go over very well.